No worries.
So yeah, so Drue, I want to thank you so much for agreeing to be a part of my Live Now event that's happening in Santa Monica on October 21st and 22nd.
Yeah.
So, oh, here we go. We got someone. We got Francis. Yay!
Francis.
So, yay! So our event's going to be
Devin Bart.
So this is how we roll, right? We just kind of go with it. Sorry, you guys. So Drue is the writer and director of The Love Effect, which is an amazing, amazing film. As soon as I saw it, I knew that he had to be a part of my event. So I'm just honored that you agreed. And so the location of it is going to be at the Annenberg Beach House on PCH. And that's going to be in the evening of Saturday, the 21st. So, so I thought I'd start by talking about all the awards that your film has won.
Oh, geez. It's nothing to write home about, but sure.
Oh, are you kidding me? So let's just, I pulled it, I got it right here. So you have won from the Santa Monica International Film Festival Grand Jury Prize.
Yeah.
Right? And Best Director. Now that's something to write home about. You got Best Director.
I was very happy about that.
That's awesome. Yeah. Best Original Screenplay in the Malibu Film Festival. And Best Actor to Tyler
Atkins, Australian actor.
The Australian actor himself.
The one and only. Hi, Zach Little. I have a friend from high school that just joined us. Wow, lots of cool people.
Hi.
This is and Vincent. Wow, this is crazy. This is my first time. This is my live stream cherry, Kari. So thank you.
Well, no wonder it was a little difficult to get you going there.
All good. We're here. We're in this together now. We're committed.
We are. Yeah. So let's see. You were nominated. For Best Lead Actor, well, it says you were nominated, but you guys won in those categories. So,
for one of them at the Hollywood Short Film Festival, Tyler was nominated for Best Actor. There's been a handful of little nominations here and there, but at the end of the day, it's what matters most is just affecting a single person. So all those are just honestly. Just blessings.
Yeah.
Just blessings.
Well, what you guys, the film and what it's about is just amazing. And the way it ties into the event that I was planning prior to even knowing you and hearing about your film, and has just been amazing. So with that, I'd like to have you talk a little bit about the film and tell everybody what it's about and whatever you want to give. Like, don't give too much because, we want them to come watch it. So
yes. Well, thanks, Kari Little. Thanks for this awesome experience.
Yeah.
Really excited to collaborate with you on this. Not just to share our work, but to work with you on your breakthrough seminar. I think it's really important. And my whole thing is I take this from Mental Health America and my experience working with them briefly over the course of the year is to fight in the open. And fight in the open, in my mind, is not just about fighting mental health issues out in the open, but fighting with being a human being out in the open. There's so much stigma in this world, and there's so much cynicism and negativity that I think the most wonderful thing we could do right now is to be open and authentic. And one of the themes of my life is to fight with my heart for things that I care about and believe in. So thank you for you putting on this seminar and for investing in making this seminar happen. I think it's wonderful. I think that your colleagues are wonderful from the little I've seen. And so I'm really excited to be a part of it and share part of what we're doing with our movement, with the Love Effect Film and organization and some of the projects I'm working on. So thank you, Kari Little.
Thank you. You're crazy. So we are excited.
I came to bring it. I came to bring it.
Good. Well, Sarah Maneris and Jessica Loving are two of my speakers and trainers that are going to be pouring into the guests on Sunday, and they are just so excited too to be able to meet you and be a part of Saturday night as well. So yeah. So you know?
Are there comments going down? I can't tell or not.
I can't see any comments on my end. I saw your comment.
Things.
I don't know. You know what? I can't see. Hopefully they can see you. Let me just see. It's asking me now. Let me just do. Oop. Sorry. I was just, yeah, I can't see comments, and I only have one person that came back on, and that's Francis. Hey, Francis. So I don't know. I had it on my computer because I wanted to see if everybody could see you. So Francis, why don't you drop a comment if you can see Drue, because I see him as a little face over here, but normally we have a split screen. Oh, she said she can't see or hear anything.
Perfect.
We're just having a conversation to ourselves. That's
oh my
so
gosh.
Good. Well, maybe it's recording, and then we can just post it later.
That'd be good. I'm checking on my computer here, and I see it just kind of looks fuzzy.
Does it?
On my side. Yeah.
Well, Drue, we might have to come back and do this another day. I don't know. This is weird. So let me see.
I'm gonna check on a different web browser.
Okay. Like. And while you do that, just in case there are people, let me just see. Let me write a comment. Yeah, because normally when I do a live, it's a complete split screen, and with this one, I only see you as like a little picture up in the corner, and I'm like the whole screen. And normally it's split screen. So.
Oh, someone says,
I don't know.
Keisha Richard, I see you guys clearly and hear you. Keisha Richard, woo!
Yay! Okay, good. Well, that's good. Oh, and so Keisha said, oh, you saw Keisha's. Okay, good.
Keisha, okay. Keisha,
so,
sorry,
yay.
Sorry,
Keisha. That's okay. So, Keisha, that's my friend.
I think we're in business.
Yeah, she's amazing as well. So, thank you for letting us know that you can see us and hear us, because we're trying to figure it out. So it's been working. So Keisha, this is Drue. He is the writer and director of The Love Effect, a film that we're going to be...
one of the writers.
One of the writers. Co-writers. Sorry. You're the only writer that I have on right now.
Just kidding.
Just kidding to those that are going to watch later. With, Tyler.
Right. I co-wrote it with Tyler and Ari, and I can talk about that evolution when we probably at the seminar. But yes, always give credit where credit is due, and those guys are so important to me. So,
they are. Yeah. So I don't know if you know the history of the Annenberg Beach House and the mansion that it used to be. So I gave a little bit on the other one. I'll let you know. So some pretty famous people have walked that property, and there's only a couple things on the property that are still the original, and that is the pool and the guest house. And they used to have, Marion Davis used to have all these parties. She was a actress back in the 20s and 30s. And so here's some of the famous people that have been at the house and also have dipped in the pool. So we're going to have to put our little toes in the pool to get some of that, greatness. So we had Joan Crawford, Greta Garbo, Betty Davis, Charlie Chaplin.
My man, who's been reoccurring in my live stream as of late. So we'll chat about that.
Really? Okay. Cary Grant.
Big fan.
The Kennedys, of course.
Also big fan.
Charles Lindbergh.
Lindbergh.
And this one, he was a pilot or something, I think. Wasn't he? He was like, I'm not sure exactly, but he was famous. Albert Einstein.
I'm sorry, who?
Albert Einstein.
I'm sorry, who? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Drew. I was like, holy cow, am I that old?
No. Also a genius. That person's someone we should cite in the presentation. Really, really, really important, special guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
wow, how blessed are we?
I know.
The Annenberg Beach House. So
and
it's probably been around for a bit then.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The history, I'll put a link at some point, and I'll maybe put it on my website. I'll see if I can do that too. Somebody did an interview and learned all that information and put it out on YouTube. So yeah, amazing history at the location that we're having the event.
Yeah.
And I had no idea. It's just crazy how all these things are tying together for this event.
Yeah.
So just so excited. And hopefully Tyler will be there. Do we know for sure?
I'm pretty sure he will be. Yeah.
Okay.
He's on a special expedition in India right now for some mentorship training. Okay. So yeah.
Good.
So we're very, very excited to be a part of this, and I'm so glad that you like the film. It's just a fraction of what we're going to do with a lot of the projects we have. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what should we chat about? I'm
excited. First? I don't know. So you decide. I want people to know who you are, what you're doing, and we obviously are going to highlight the Love Effect film on at the event, but I'd like people to kind of know a little bit about who you are. So who are you, Drew? And where do you come from?
I'm a weirdo, and I come from the deep east of San Francisco, hence my open weirdness. My name is Drue Metz. I'm a writer and director, and among other things, a love advocate, and from the Bay Area. I lived in 10 homes before I was 10 years old because my father was constantly moving us around. And the two teachers of my life in the beginning were my mother and father in terms of teaching me how to love and be loved, which is a core principle and theme to everything I do in life and everything I do in my work. Mm-hmm. I've been making movies since I was 9 years old. I got the film bug at 9 years old when I stole my mother's camera and started making movies in our backyard. If you've seen the film Toy Story, I'm kind of Andy from Toy Story, except with a camera. So I would stage all my action figures and stuffed animals and create little sets and make little movies. And that's where it all began. I work for a company called Swanky Flicks and another production company called Replay Collective. I also have an organization called The Love Effect, which is based off of our film and the movement and social media movement, if you will, that we had with making the film. Mm-hmm. So those are that's me in a nutshell. And currently working on a few different projects, including some events related to the Love Effect. And ultimately, what we're doing with my work and my colleagues with Tyler and some of our other business partners is to try to create meaningful cinema and meaningful projects to raise awareness on mental health in a positive and uplifting way. Mm-hmm. And one thing I appreciate about you, Kari, is that you're also kind of like an out in the open type person when you shared part of your story with me and some of the things that you've overcome, which I think is going to be really interesting to hear with a group, because we talked about in our meeting just living in fear and how fear controls and dictates so much of what we do throughout our lives. And imagine if it were the reverse in our lives, where this crazy idea called love dictated what we do and how we feel and how we think and how we behave. Yeah. So my whole life is about creating opportunities to demonstrate that discussion and that idea, and everything I do in my life is related to that. All the films and the novel I'm working on and everything I work on is related to love consciousness and being in the open and being authentic. So Keisha wants to know about the film.
She does.
Tell me about the film.
I saw that. I was going to tell you that. She wants to know.
Keisha wants to know. We need to tell her right now.
That's right.
Should we talk about the film? What do you reckon?
I reckon that you should talk a little bit about the film.
Okay.
But don't give too much away.
I won't. The Love Effect is a 30-minute cinematic film, a short film, that takes us on a poetic journey with two different men from two different sides of the world, two different sides of the tracks. And they meet each other under incredible circumstances at very low points in their lives, dealing with loss and dealing with pain. Mm-hmm. And in their unexpected meeting, develop this unexpected friendship. And through this friendship, they begin to open up as human beings, which in turn help them save each other's lives. Mm-hmm. It's a poetic short film. And what I mean by that is that it is a clear narrative, but there's a lot of symbolism and allegory, and it's a slow-paced film. It looks and feels like a movie. And what I mean by that, it's widescreen. It's all shot on location. It's very, very, all the performances are internalized, and it's a classic kind of symbolic story that is a journey story. It's a journey story. Really proud of it. I got to work with two incredible people that brought me on board. This wasn't my idea. It came from Tyler Atkins, the actor and filmmaker, and my business partner, who wrote it based off of an experience he dealt with a close friend who committed suicide. Mm-hmm. And his whole thing, which he'll talk about in the presentation, was he was thinking, what could he have done as a human being to help his friend, his colleague? And he wrote basically the story on a napkin coming back to the States. And then he met his his colleague, Ari Blinder, who was one of the greatest actors I've ever worked with, a beautiful human being, and they developed it further. And fast forward, I met Tyler through a family friend, through my sister, and we hit it off. And then I spent time with Tyler and Ari, and we became very close, and we worked very intimately. And this incredible creation of a collaborative, uplifting life experience came out of it, called Love Effect. Haas joined us. I know Haas. Hey,
you know Haas. Hey, Haas.
Ben White.
Good. Hey.
Lots of cool people.
Yep. I
and
have
Francis.
Francis. I hope she can hear us now. And we have Rick on my side. I know, Francis. Pop on here. Tell us you can hear us now. So Francis is how you and I got connected. So I can't believe that she can't see us. So that's just amazing. But yeah, the film is, So Keisha liked what you said. Awesomeness right there. She liked it. Yeah.
Thanks, Keisha. Appreciate the support.
I know. Yeah. So, I watched the trailer, by the way, is on the website, LiveNowNotLater.com. And you can do /LiveNowNotLater.com/live. I don't know, whatever. I'll put it in, I think it's in the comments. So the trailer to the film is on the website. Again, I've watched the trailer a few times, and it just touches me every time. So,
it means a lot.
Yeah. So just amazing. And again, honored, to have you be a part of the event. So, what else? So what do you enjoy most, writing or directing? Hey, Brandy just joined us. Say hi to Brandy.
Brandy.
Brandy, this is Drew. Drew, Brandy.
Brandy.
Oh, you're
Brandy
so
says,
funny.
hey.
She's like, hey, what up? What up? She's cool like that.
Thanks for joining, Brandy.
Yeah. So what do you enjoy most?
Wow. That's a great question. Nice to meet you, Brandy. Thanks for joining us. That's a great question. It depends, because I write. I'm working on a novel right now that's going to be coming out in Valentine's Day of next year, and so I do a lot of writing. But screenwriting is different from regular writing, and I don't know. Writing to me in general, screenwriting or writing, is just, it's therapeutic. It's meditative. It's explorative, if that's a word. I'm a writer, I should know.
You make up your own words.
Right. Yeah.
I do that all the time. It's like,
yes. Writing is one of my sacred places, and I think everyone should write. I think everyone should write in some capacity. You know. So I do love it because it allows me to be free in a sacred, calm space, which is, by the way, a tool. And in the seminar, we're going to discuss tools that help relieve anxiety and help relieve distress. And how do you get yourself from an emotional place, a core that's emotional or sensitive or afraid, and break out of it to be open to other things that come in. Which is ironic because these are things I've learned as a director, how to work with actors in this capacity, and things I've learned from actors. And it's in relation to just being human. So I'm excited to jam with both you and your colleagues about that at the seminar.
Yeah.
But to answer your question,
yes.
Kari Little.
Yes.
Do I like writing more or directing more? I don't know. They are the only two things I've done for the majority of my life, and they're both so different. I'm a natural born leader, and I love leadership, and I love being a part of a team and creating. So the directing component is really amazing. But then on the flip side, the screenwriting or writing component is very solitary and alone. But at the same time, it's therapeutic. So
right.
I don't have an answer for that. I love them both. If God said, Drue, you have to pick one to be the rest of your life, I would choose writing because everything comes from story. Story comes first. And so I love writing for other people too. There's a director I love. He's a really artistic, talented young director named Good Boy Shady that I want to find something to work with him on. So he loves my writing, and I'm like, dude, I love your work. So just take something, go.
There you go.
So, yeah. Good. Hey, Brittany Jackson. Hey, Pete's here. Wow, we got all these awesome people.
Hey,
joining.
Pete. Hey, I have Wally that just joined.
Wally.
Hey, Wally. Is Lynn
if you
with
come to the seminar, you're going to get a lot of cheering from us.
Right. That's Drue. Drue's going to start the night like that, just chanting everybody's name as you walk in with your name tag on. It's going to be the cheering section.
October 21st is the dinner, right?
October 21st is Saturday evening, so it's going to be a dinner and then the film and then the interactive Q&A with you. Right, and how you do that. So you are the star of the VIP night.
Not true. I think we are the star because we're going to share an awesome experience together.
There we go. So, and then Sunday is the actual training, and that's where we'll have different speakers, and we'll have people telling their story of loss and how they got over loss and adversity, and I'll be training on focus and fear. I'm conquering one of my biggest fears at this event, so you guys will be a part of that. And Sarah is going to be talking about overcoming loss and adversity. She's a licensed counselor, so she helps people through that, or assists people. We like to say that now, assists people through all that. And then Jessica is going to be training on mindset and success. So kind of all flowing about how, it all kind of ties together. Hey, we just have Linda Jensen, who's from Australia, in the house.
Linda from Australia down under.
Yeah. So
joking.
I let her know about Tyler. She kept it a secret from my Aussie friends just in case. But the cat's out of the bag now. Linda, say hey.
Linda, thank you for being here.
Yeah, say hey to Drue. So
Linda.
This is how Drue says hi to my friends, so that's nice. So I feel bad I haven't been doing that for your friends.
That's okay.
All right.
I'm not sure who's here or not, but
Okay.
But what else can we chat about?
So I think that let's see, we went over where it's at, the Annenberg Beach House, which is an amazing and tied into the film industry, which I had no idea about.
So beautiful.
So yeah, it's a really beautiful venue with steps from the beach, from the sand. It's going to be cool.
So we're going to have a little dinner, show the film.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler and I will give the Love Effect interactive presentation, which like we've done it a few times, but this will be an interesting audience to share that with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
Because I haven't even told you all of our secrets, but we do magic.
What? You've held out on me? You can't have secrets from me, Drew.
I think you'll appreciate it. I think you'll appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, and then Sunday is going to be at the same venue at the Annenberg from 9 to 4, 5-ish. We'll probably go to 5, knowing there's some people being added, some secrets. But
what? You have secrets now?
Oh.
You can't be doing this. What is this?
See, you have a secret and I have a secret. Yep.
Well, tell me. You tell me yours. I'll tell you mine.
Nope. Sorry. Can't do it.
All right.
My lips are sealed. Nope. So, yeah. So thank you so much. Sorry to everyone for the little glitches that we had, but I think it adds to the excitement of the video. I don't know.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So look for Drew. So go to the website and you can get your VIP tickets, and we're doing BOGO, so buy a ticket and bring a friend for an extra discount. That's still going on. So LiveNowNotLater.com. Be there.
Should we do a bonus group question? Because I don't know is Francis or Brandy still here?
It looks like Brandy is still on. We have Wally, we have Linda, we have Keisha. And I can't see your friends that are on. So if you want to take it away, what do you want to do?
Maybe. Well, this is my live stream, Sherry. So I'd like to offer it to you all.
Francis.
Francis is here.
Yay!
Francis.
She can hear us now. Yay!
Thanks for joining us, Francis. Francis, just so everyone's aware, saw the Love Effect at the Laguna Beach Ignite event, which was a really great event. And Francis knows Kathy Capelenner, who's the publicist for the Love Effect team, who's also terrific. And so Francis suggested to you that we jam. That's the story? Yeah.
So her and I were having a conversation, and I was telling her kind of my vision. I had this vision, but I wasn't sure what exactly it was. I mean, that's how things happen, right? And as we were talking, and I was telling her the kind of people that I wanted to reach out to and hope that this event was going to, do something special in their life, she was like, oh my gosh, I saw the perfect film. Let me see what I can do. So she contacted you, and she was like, everything in the message of the film it ties in with the message that you're trying to get out there to people about overcoming loss and adversity, and like how you like I like to say, learn how to move forward in life when you've had loss, and that could be loss of anything, loss of a business, loss of a family member, siblings, of friends. I mean, I've had, as I told you, in the last 10 years, I've lost 17 people, and 10 of them were to suicide. So, there's a huge amount of people that stay silent about it. I did. There were a lot of my friends who had no idea that I lost that many people, but some never even knew that I lost the people to suicide. So, so just bringing awareness and educating people, which is what I love about what you do on the film, is how you partnered with Mental Health America, and you guys go out and share the awareness of it, and that's important, I think. Get people talking. Yeah.
It's so important. And side note, the leading lady of our film
Yes.
Jessica Blackmore just joined.
Jessica!
We are so blessed. Let me tell you,
Hey!
this woman is
Oh my gosh.
not only a consummate professional,
Yeah.
she is one of the most talented human beings I've ever met and worked with.
Wow.
I've actually been really lucky. I've only chosen to work with really talented people. But Jessica is incredible, and she plays Pia in the Love Effect short film. And,
it's amazing.
Oh gosh, yeah. So,
yeah.
Back to what you're saying about loss and suicide. It's like,
there she is. Hey, I saw her comment. She's saying, "Hey, here we go, Jessica. Thanks for joining.
You know what time it is?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Now my kid's sister just joined. What is going on here?
Now we're gonna have to
stay on longer. This is what I gotta do to spend time with people, Kari. Like no one wants to spend time with me unless I'm on a live stream. Thanks, kid sis. Thanks, Jessica.
Nice.
Thanks, Devin Barnes. Thanks, Van White. Thanks, Zach Riddle. Thank you all, Haas, people that have joined.
Yeah, thank you. Great. Yeah, this is.
I didn't want to overshadow what you said because it's really important to.
Yeah.
To be honest, to deal with one suicide can change someone's life forever. You know, one traumatic experience, even unrelated to suicide, can change your life forever.
Yeah.
But the sheer pain and power and difficulty dealing with multiple suicides is it's hard to even fathom that. And so the amount of adversity that you've gone through is remarkable. And even in the brevity of our discussions and talking about what you're doing in your story, I just think it's really remarkable. And I'm especially proud to share this experience with you, and proud of strong women coming out and discussing the things that they've dealt with in terms of suicide and overcoming loss and letting go and moving forward, because I think the future is female, and I think that love is the answer. And so the people that have raised me into being who I am were all strong women who also had dealt with a lot of loss and pain. So I think that everything that you've been through and that you are putting on this new seminar, already as a successful businesswoman who's also dealt with a lot, but to put on this seminar because you're passionate about it and because you care about changing people and that you care about uplifting others. I mean, it's amazing. It's so amazing.
Thank you.
And I wish that I wish people as a public service would do more things like this. I think it takes a little bit more than just to go donate something or to go to a food counter kitchen thing, whatever they call them. I think we have to find things that we're really passionate about, causes or things that are important to us or our souls, and find a way to actually use that passion to do something. And so from our meeting, we met at Rose Cafe in Venice, and you were just like, I don't know, Drue, I just want to do this. I have to do this. God and the universe and everyone around me keeps doing this. And then my friend Francis tells me about this film called Love Effect. And then I meet you, and you're kind of crazy, but you're kind of cool. And I'm making this up. But you seem like you're the right person to work with.
For the
record,
I didn't say he was crazy, everyone. But now, no, I'm just kidding. No.
This is how I normally am at my best. But
yeah.
But thank you so much for making all this happen. I'm really excited to share this.
Well, thank you. And Sarah Menares, one of my trainers, just joined.
Sarah. I make it look like there's people behind me.
I know. I'm like, who are you looking at?
I'm in my home office by myself. Yeah.
But
you know, here's the thing. It's with the film when we started this, and it's amazing because Jessica felt the same way, and everyone that helped supported our film. This is all crowdsourced. It was all the entire film's budget, which went from $5,000 to $15,000 to $30,000. We ended up raising more than that, but the film kept elevating from our experience, sharing our passion. We really wanted to make a film that we felt like would connect with people. And our only objective for this entire experience, and I'm speaking for myself, Ari Blinder, the co-executive producer and co-writer and the lead actor with Tyler. The only thing we want, and for Jessica actually, the only thing that we all wanted to do was just affect one person. You know? And the irony is that we affected more than we imagined, even in this microcosm an experience making a film and sharing it with people. And so
Wow.
we're still on that path.
Yeah. Well, it definitely affected me. And that's why I'm just honored that you, again, agreed and were available. Like, how crazy is that? So, hey, Lynn just joined, my sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law, Lynn. Lynn.
Hey,
Let's
Lynn.
switch it up.
This is Drue. Say hey to Drue. Yeah. So that again, like you said, if we can tell our story, whatever that story is, everyone has a story. It doesn't have to, even be of loss. It can be whatever it is, if you tell your story and your story can help inspire or assist somebody in getting through something, then you've done your job. And I feel like everybody has a purpose, and you I think are doing what you're meant to do, Drue, by doing the films and just being a part of the, this whole thing that we're doing and, together too. And I have no idea where it's going, people are telling me they're seeing big things, and I'm like, well, let's just get through this one.
Amen.
So
just one step at a time.
Exactly.
And you and I were chatting about anxiety and pressure, and clearly I'm a big personality and an obnoxious kid. And by kid, I mean, colloquially, we say this in the Bay Area, he's a good kid, whatever. But I also deal with depression and anxiety and all the time. And what I realize is that, just like when we were chatting at Rose Cafe, these aren't necessarily like mental health issues in the sense that there's something deeply wrong with me. It's more so these are human issues. This is what we deal with in our modern day. We deal with anxiety, we deal with fear, we deal with pressure. And so how do we deal with it? Right. And one of the ways to understand it is that we have to take one step at a time in life. I'm at a day-to-day struggle. I'm always at war with my heart and with what I want and what I don't want and how I feel. But like in our discussion, it was in such a place of love and such a place of passion. And I think in passion, positive passion is love, that the right things come out and the right people come to you. And so
it's so amazing. Like, as soon as I started this idea and putting it out there and started kind of putting it through the motions, like, everything just kind of started. You were one of the first things that, your film came. And then as soon as my speakers, and then you, and then the person from American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, the person that they sent to me to represent them, has this amazing story, and what she's doing ties into kind of, the film industry too, and what she's doing with her story. So she'll be talking and giving, talking about that organization, but also telling her story. And so, it's just amazing how it all is just, I say effortlessly. I'm scared to say that because I'm like waiting for something to happen, but it's like, just.
Don't forget. Don't forget. And we have to be challenged for a reason. And part of the things that I'm writing for future projects are, my theme is that everything in life happens for a reason, even the things we don't want. The problem is that we've created a culture that we become victimized and we become pained, and human beings aren't as compassionate to each other. So we take in this victimization and we live in that space, as opposed to the space of, this shit happened to me. This shit sucked. I understand what it is. I'm going to face it like a bull. I'm going to face it like a wolf. I'm going to head it on, take it, and I'm going to understand where I can grow from that. If we made our disposition in life that, I think we'd be a lot more successful, and this is where my nickname Drue Grit comes from, is that I don't come from much, and my sister can attest to that, but we, at some point in our lives, our family did become successful and then lost it all again. So what my mother taught us, in addition to love, was just resilience and persistence, which is grit. So if we can all start to find ways to shift our perspective day to day and in our overall perspective towards the world and to each other, man, the world can change like that. Our minds and our emotions change like that. So if we can change it in a positive way and be disciplined and stay focused on being positive and the tools that we're going to learn in our seminar that can use our individual tools. You know, one of mine I identify as writing and also spending time with wonderful people. Those are tools and experiences that help me be my best self. If we can continue to identify these things and share them out in the open, I think we're going to be a part of changing the world.
Oh, but I agree.
Change the world, change the world, change the world.
Jeffrey
Evans joined us, by the way. Jeffrey Evans is an incredible human being.
Hello, Jeffrey. Yeah, so I think amazing things are going to happen. I think the people that are going to be at the event their lives are going to be changed. I'm hoping. You know, we hope to touch everyone's lives that are there, but, you know, like you said, if one person walks away with the tools that, you know, that we plan to give and the resources that we plan to share, to just focus forward and keep going, you know? So, all right. We could talk all night. I don't know, my battery of my phone.
That's what happened at the cafe.
I know, it's crazy. So, well, again, thank you, Drue. Thanks to everyone who tuned in, and we will, you know, go to the website, LiveNowNotLater.com, and get your tickets. The VIP package includes Saturday night dinner and the screening of Drue's film, The Love Effect, and there'll be an interactive Q&A. And then it includes, that ticket will also include the Sunday training, October 21st and 22nd.
Sunday fun day.
Yes. And dip your toes in the pool that famous people have been in. So that'll be.
You guys should schedule a little break in the middle of Sunday so that
just
like
everybody
in the
jump in the pool.
Imagine as like it. Well, no, I don't know if people do. I do it, but imagine if one of your activities, maybe when your colleague says, "Okay, in this time frame, we all have to do a trust fall and fall into the pool together."
Drue.
Just think of it as, you know, the more weird life positive experiences we have, the more that are different, the more we start to open up ourselves to positive, different, weird, positive experiences.
Wow.
I don't know. That's where my mind goes.
We'll see. So. They told me that the pool is closed on Sunday, but there's an ocean right on the other side.
That ain't going to stop me. I'm bringing my bathing suit. I'm bringing the Speedo.
I don't know.
Just kidding. Never
okay.
will. Never
I'm like,
will.
I might have to ban that. I don't know. All right. Well, thank you, Drue. And
thank you, Kari.
Thanks, everyone, for hanging in there with us. And we will see you soon. Maybe we'll have Drue back on between now and the next one. Maybe Tyler can jump on one. Maybe Jessica. We can invite Jessica.
Jessica Blackmore or Ari Blinder.
Or Ari.
That would be great. That'd be great because they have a lot of great secrets in how they prep for the film.
Okay.
And Ari's very, very, he's very, very involved with the mental health community, and he's on the East Coast doing work. And so they would all love to. I can see that for sure.
Oh, good. Yeah. So we'll schedule that. Then we'll try to figure something out and bring you guys back on. And all right, everyone. Have a good evening. Thanks again.
Good evening. Good evening.
To your imaginary crowd behind you. Like,
I know. All these people. It takes one person to change the world.
That's right.
That's how I'm operating. So
right.
You changed my world for the night. You made my night.
Thanks.
So thank you so much for
All
inviting me.
right. Thank you. Thanks, Drue.
Awesome.
You're awesome.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.